Well, hello, beautiful people of the internet. Beautiful people, what's going on? Another update. Today hope everyone had a fantastic and very well-deserved break with family, with friends during the Thanksgiving holiday. I know with me and my family, it was absolutely awesome to be able to hang out with them for Thanksgiving. We had a lot of fun. We played some board games. Our family game recently has been Ticket to Ride. So if you are any of your friends or family are looking for a great game to play, one that causes a ridiculous amount of laughter, can get heated at some points. Who are we kidding? Most of the time. Ticket to Ride is a fantastic game. I highly recommend it. That's been our game, our go-to games. We've played that a couple of times. We play with the kids as well too, the nieces and nephews. And I apologize if I sound a little stuffy. I did catch a little bit of a cold from one of them, but it's all good. We're on the backside of it and feeling pretty good. So yeah, so we had that. And then, as you all know, I work retail. So Black Friday was a thing. It wasn't as crazy as it was. It was definitely still busy. And that's just a fun part of time of year. You know, some people kind of look at it as a craziness, you know, working these long days in retail with crazy people. But it's been my experience the last couple of years that I really haven't had any bad customer interactions. Most people understand that, you know, it's a crazy day. There's a lot of pressure to perform that day. And if you can make it as easy as possible, get in, get out, fantastic. Let's make it happen, right? And so that's pretty much what that was. Same thing with Saturday, same thing with Sunday as well too. My lease ended up staying over the long weekend with my parents and family down south in West Palm. So I went to go pick her up on Sunday, and then brings us to Tuesday. Today, I had my surgical clearance appointment for the weight loss surgery, the coming December 19th. Now, with the surgical clearance, there's a couple of hurdles that you have to get over to clear for not only for surgery, but also the insurance part of it as well too, right? You want insurance to cover as much as possible, and they need certain protocols to be met. And a few of those things were a blood test that was done very quickly. We also got a chest x-ray as well as a EKG done as well too. All three tests were unbelievably easy, very fast to get done. I was able to get it all done in one shot, which was pretty nice. Then those results will be sent to the primary care doctor, and we go from there. So it being November 29th, so part of that, the appointment today, obviously you go to your primary care doctor. Most of the time they get you on the scale. Stepped on the scale. I was a little worried to see what the number was going to be, just partly because, you know, this last week has been a little rough with the workouts, you know, a little lackadaisical with the eating, you know, having an extra plate at Thanksgiving, you know, having a little sampler plate of all the desserts, which were fantastic. You know, I was a little worried that it might be a little on the higher side, or I was going to see a number that I was not going to be happy with because of the excess calories, and knowing that, you know, I wasn't hardcore with my schedule of working out and eating right. But surprisingly, I was down an additional 2 pounds. So we are sitting comfortably at 405 pounds for just over, what is it? I think it's officially 38 pounds or 39 pounds lost now, which is very cool to see. I don't think I'm going to go into in the next day and a half, 2 days, lose 5 pounds to start December in the 400s. But knowing that I'm knocking right at that door, going into the liquid diet, which starts on Monday, is still a very, very cool thing. Look, guys, we started this journey at 442 pounds. And to be down at 405, to be down to the last hole on the belt. I bought a belt before Thanksgiving, and it was a size lower. And when I went to go put it on for the first time, I realized that I messed up and I should have gone an additional size down, because I'm on the last hole of that belt, right? Those are W's, right? Those are wins. You can't, you've got to celebrate those. And I certainly am, right? It's very, very cool knowing that we're closing in on December 19th, onto the new chapter, right? And the next turn is December 5th, right? December 5th, like I was just saying before, we start our liquid diet. My Lisa and I are going to go grocery shopping here today and get whatever else that I need to be successful during these 2 weeks of the liquid diet. And I'm hoping that I'll put together like a little shorts or videos of like what that liquid diet looks like. There are meals that I already purchased from my surgeon that are going to help with not only the nutrition side of it, but also shrink the liver. And that's kind of the whole point of the liquid diet, is to shrink the liver. So that way, when he goes in to do the surgery, things are a little easier to kind of move around, and not cause any sort of complications, right? So maybe I'll do a little video montage of the little packets of food and stuff like that. And I bought like 8 boxes of food, and supposedly I'll go through most of it, if not all of it, by the time surgery comes around. And that's it. I've gotten the coffee down to just a half a cup of regular coffee. I'm not drinking. I weaned myself off of Bustelo coffee. And I honestly thought I was going to have a lot harder of a time going from Bustelo espresso coffee to regular black coffee. But it's actually been pretty easy to do. And I was actually more surprised with myself that I didn't have a hard time without having that as much caffeine in my system, right? I worked pretty damn well with just a full travel cup of coffee. And then the last couple of days, actually since Sunday, I've been down to just half a cup of regular coffee. I'm going to really push myself the rest of this week, starting Wednesday, maybe Thursday, to go down to drinking decaf coffee, or go quarter cup of coffee, then to decaf coffee. So that way, come December 5th, when I immediately switched to decaf coffee, I don't have those like headaches without having those caffeine withdrawals, right? So that's where we are at now, being November 29th, going into the 30th. We've got some shopping ahead of us. We've got the liquid diet ahead of us. We're still working out. There's no restrictions there. I don't start restrictions for working out until after the surgery, where it's just going to be walks for like a week or so. But other than that, I hope you all are doing fantastic. Like I said, I hope you all had a fantastic break from work, break with the family, some time with the family. Yeah, that's it. Follow along, subscribe, like the video. I got to get better at doing that, right? We're trying to make this little community grow. That way I get people more aware of what a weight loss surgery or weight loss track looks like. I'm about it, right? So please like, subscribe, share if you can. Any little bit helps. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's it. Follow along on Instagram. I should be starting my Facebook. I'm hoping this week. I keep saying I'm going to be doing it. But I think this week is going to be finally the week that I'll jump in and join some of those support groups and go from there. Yeah. So, hope you all have a beautiful week coming up. There may be another check-in because today's only Tuesday, so I don't know. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But other than that, enjoy the rest of your week if I don't see you, if I don't make another video. Keep on keeping on, beautiful people. Peace.